Alright, howdy folks, welcome back to Magicube. How's it going? It has been a week since I last played, where I was learning about red boxes, which are, well, they're like bridges, but they're pushable as well. We're like combining bridges and normal grey pushable blocks into one thing. And I got really stuck in my typical way where there's a new mechanic. I'm not sure what all the possible things I could possibly do with that mechanic are, and I get lost in all the options, but the actual solution ends up being quite simple. I think the solution to 30 was like more complicated than 31 to some degree, but then 31 took me ages. Anyway, I think I also got like lost on ideas that could come up. Like I remember like making the red block appear as like go solid as it was falling, and they had a thing about. I also did a thing where I was like thinking, oh, it's going to be about making the yellow block appear and reappear, or like so disappear while I'm down at the bottom, but that never was part of the thing. I don't think. Whatever. 32. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. It's a small level, therefore it's easy, right? Easy peasy. How's this game work? I can throw yellow side to side. I clearly have to be up there. Well, that's interesting. If I were in that space at all, I'd be done, right? Yellow to the right, jump on top of yellow. Yeah, I'd be done. Okay, so it's basically just get there is my objective. So nothing to do with the pedestal. That space to the right of this little hole is my actual target. Okay. There's a button here to make the red solid. Ooh, this is going to be a shuffly mess. There's a skull there, which is interesting. Behavior of that is blocks hit it, but I don't. The shape of this up here is also interesting. Like maybe I'm going to be sending something that way, like standing up, and then how's that going to happen though? Those two things are never coming up. It's curious that there's a space after the button. I guess to make, I mean it would be single use anyway. I was going to say I guess to make a single use. I guess to make it so that I can't like go to the other side of whatever's on the button and push it left. Because if I went to the other side of it, like let's say it were somehow the red and it wasn't holding itself solid, which might be possible. Is that possible? Yeah, I think it is. But yeah, but even if I went to the other side of it, I wouldn't push it left. Okay, I'm not sure I quite get what this hole's for, but it's to prevent something with pushing something down that way. So if I just had a block here, I'd be done. Okay, well, not really, because I also have to get up back onto the top. I could see a thing that might be happening. If I were inside the red block and it weren't solid, I could jump up. That's totally what this is going to be. That's totally what this is going to be. I can read the level, I think. So then to make that happen, it would have to be red, yellow, grey, or red, grey, yellow, either way. But I have to start pushing red in some way. So am I going to be doing... okay, if I'm going to be pushing red at all, what's the skull for? I gotta make this solid. But then it's solid. Wait, actually, also, how will that work? So there's a red in that position. I'm going to be standing inside it. I think I'm going to be pushing the yellow and the grey through the red while it's already in that position. Yeah. That makes sense. The red wouldn't be solid because there'd be nothing on the button. Okay, so then I guess the big question is, how do I get the red solid temporarily? I guess somehow using yellow. how? Oh, that doesn't work. Is this jumpable? Yes. Guess using yellow. It's not going to be okay to sacrifice grey, right? No. No? No. Okay. Another thing I'm thinking about is the fact that, like, if I had yellow like this, and I pushed this like that, I could do that to spawn. Would that work in that case? No. But it would work in that case. I think I'd still be holding the red open because I'm like standing like on the edge. So that's a potential way that could work, unless it like adjusts me into this space. Is there a way I could test that? I guess I could test it here. Push that one further along, I think. It's like here. It adjusted me, didn't it? That's the equivalent, right? My left foot is on the block to the left of me. Oh, but it wasn't going solid, so maybe when it goes solid it adjusts me? It might do. I'm not sure exactly how that'll work. Either way, the red needs to go to the right. How is that happening? Without just getting other blocks stuck to the right of it. I mean, so yellow can be on the left of this. Maybe it doesn't matter that there are other blocks stuck to the right of it. Maybe I just do this. Put the yellow on it so that it's solid temporarily, because then we'll remove yellow. And then I can actually get rid of yellow like that. This actually might be good. In fact, this is everything I want, isn't it? We're done. Okay. Yay! Awesome. Didn't realize how close I was to the solution there. Oh look, it's like we're back at the beginning of the game. It's the classic 2 grey blocks stuck next to each other problem. Oh, and it's going to be something to do with this being lower. I foresee this being a thing. For whatever reason. Release, press again. For whatever reason. I don't know what the reason is. You go down. Why? Or you don't go down? Something happens. Obviously. So I have to go down there, and this has to be pressed when I'm down there. Okay. But released when I'm falling. Okay. There's something weird you can do about the fact that yellow is on the red switch and red can be on the... So this can be like pressed and then not pressed. In fact, that might be the key to this, right? Oh, I fell one space. That's an interesting setup, right? Where I've got a thing I can remove from the red switch that makes the red not hollow. And then something falls onto the red switch again and makes the red hollow pressing the other switch. That's definitely an interesting setup. Is there an interesting thing about doing it the other way around? So I'd release yellow from this one, so it would make me fall. Something would land on top of it. What? It's so hard to think about. So okay, let's see if we can even set that up. I'm interested. I could foresee this being a thing where I set this up, but I don't actually push it on top yet. Or I'm pushing something to the left of it as well. There's enough space here to like separate things in a slightly more interesting way. Well, red's never getting onto that switch. Yeah, okay, I'm never lifting red up to put it onto that switch, so that's not happening. Alright. But what could be happening is getting a... I'm just going to do it because it's a thing that I can do. I can get a grey block over the red and then remove the red again. And I've got a grey block separated. And I can even get my yellow back on that if I want to. Why is that a thing I want? I mean, maybe I want to push this down, then I've got a little platform to stand on. Then it's about making this solid at the right time. Is that something I want? I mean, I can do the same thing again. Hold on, have I thought this all the way through? Same thing again. And don't do that, but do... No, I clearly want to do... What happens if you do this? No, this. Okay, hits it there. So I want it to be not solid, then solid. After I've fallen all the way down. Not solid, solid. How is that going to happen? For 2 turns, basically. Unless... hold on. I want it to be solid now. Brain is not computing. Obviously I can set this kind of thing up again if I really want to. I'm just going to explore some options right now. Okay, so this is over here. Red's stuck. Like, maybe that's a problem, but let's keep it stuck for now. I do have this as a thing, so I can... But that's basically just changes the state of this, and right now this has no purpose. It was better before, wasn't it? Maybe I'm doing the thing where it falls and I make it solid as it's falling. I don't think I am. Oh, or am I? Because I could do this. What does that do for me? It's just gonna fall, of course. It just becomes unsolid for a moment. I mean, like, it could be unsolid for longer. Unsolid. Sure. There we go. Does that do something for me? No idea. Is that ever a state that's useful? I mean, it's just a bridge inside a bridge. I could make that solid now, but it would fall. I could push one of these over this. I mean, I can... Yeah, I don't need to put the red into that corner to get these blocks over here. So, why would I? I can make that solid. I can make those solids. And then at this point, this won't be solid. I have no idea if this is doing anything. Although this is doing something. This is making it so that I'm like embedded into this bridge. So I only have to fall for one thing. I think this is actually great. Oh, is it what I was meant to do? You go here. So I make this solid, but it's not going to be solid, but it will be solid after that drops. I take this off, but it's just going to fall. So I actually want... Oh, okay, hold on. So I actually want this to be a yellow. And then to have that be solid with a grey on top of it. I think this... No, because then these are not going to be solid afterwards. Okay. Oh, but if the grey block were on top of the yellow, could it be? That... Wait, what? No, it can't be, right? maybe if I'd use the red to help me somehow. Okay, I'm gonna try things. Keep trying. Is this the beginning? That's the beginning. Okay. Keep trying things. Make red solid. Put it in the second position. Don't want to get red stuck. Get rid of that. Do that. Well, I've got to push these back to the right. So actually do that first. Then this. Then this. I don't know why this is leading, but I'm just doing it anyway. I could put one of them on now already. That feels bad. But sure. Then I can do that. And why am I doing that? Do this. I don't know why I'm doing any of this. No. I don't think I can shuffle two things on top of each other here, right? And the base of 3, I need a T shape. Which I in theory have, but only if the red's solid. Which it won't because there'd have to be a block over there. So I'm not shuffling a tower of 2 into this position. Okay. No tower of 2 in this position. I gotta be down there. Making the thing solid as it's falling is probably not being used. It's a bit finicky, right? Maybe. What do I actually want? What I actually want is to be standing. It's interesting that it's this space here, right? It's almost like it wants me to be standing on top of these bridges and shoot things to the right and fall. But I do need to land on top of something as well. Do I? Not really, because I could make a yellow when I'm down there. I don't need to go with something, do I? I can just do this. As long as the thing's solid, I can do that. Okay. I kept thinking I needed a block with me to stand on. But that's not true. So, as long as I can make yellows down there. As long as the yellow isn't holding this, basically. Okay, so to release this thing, and for me to fall all the way through, that's the tricky part. I need to fall for 2 turns. So I need to do something that releases this, but for 2 turns? How would that happen? I do have 2 potentially transparent blocks, but no. Nope, nope, nope. Or I can do it twice or something. But no, like once I'm embedded in that first one, I don't know, maybe making that drop and embedding it in there is a good thing. Because it effectively, yeah, I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to do it again so that I can think about states from that point onwards. So that, and then, okay, it's in exactly the right place. So if that's the wrong thing, that's not what I wanted to do. Push you over this. Push you back. This. Push that way. If I could stand here and make the normal bridges go away and the red bridge come into existence, I would fall through. Wait, did I not already do that? That's gonna be wait, yeah, wait, didn't I already do this? Oh wait, what? This is right, isn't it? I fall through. But the things isn't solid, yes, of course, that has to become solid afterwards. That's why I was trying to put that grey block on top of the yellow, but I don't think I can do that. So this needs to be released. I fall through. Am I really doing this trick where I'm like falling through on the thing embedded inside? Or not? I think that's a thing I need to figure out. Okay, if I'm not, what else is happening? So hold on. So I'm releasing yellow and it's making that disappear. Well, it's making that button go, and it's making those not solid. I fall through. What would then make it solid again if something else fell on there? Yeah, like the whole point of putting the red in here was to make that like a single turn Like, if that grey block were on top of that yellow, it would only be falling for a single turn, but that would be enough because the red would be holding open the thing below me. That still feels cool as a thing I'd want to do. Else, how else am I delaying the fall for 2 spaces? That does still feel cool. So, how do I get the grey to fall? It can't be down there then. It has to be higher up like that, but then everything pushed over. How? I'd have to use the red to help. But like I've seen, I don't think that works. Right. Again, I'd have to do a shuffle of 3 with the yellow on the left. So there has to be a grey here or red here. It definitely doesn't work. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Like, I want this yellow. Oh. Well, yeah, exactly. This. I mean, why don't I just put the grey on there? Because it feels like a waste, but sure. Don't want to get red stuck, I don't think. Then you go down, and then, yeah, what am I pushing along the top onto this? Nothing. Okay. So it's not that. I'm not releasing something from here and having... Like, can I somehow have it last 2 turns? Like, it's got to, right? I mean, I can embed other blocks in the wall as well, right? That's true. Why not just do... well, like, what's the... There's nothing special about it being red. Run! How would this work? I want something to land on this. I mean, if I had a yellow... What? I mean, I could... Okay, so yeah, I could do a thing where if there were a yellow here, somehow... I guess by first shuffling along the red... And then somehow spawning a yellow here, which isn't going to happen. Spawn yellow there. Can't spawn yellow further to the right. We can put grey on top of yellow, and then what? Get a grey stuck? Or I just push a grey down into this, and then it's going to be solid afterwards. I do that. Yay, but then the grey's there, and it's never coming off, and that's probably bad. Gosh, this game's hard. Okay. Problem I'm still going to have, even if I can do a single block drop to get through here, a single turn drop, then I would still need 2 things stacked here, which I cannot do. I think I'm somehow doing this without that. Like I'm somehow... Like, while this is held solid, falling through. How would that ever happen? I can make this not solid remotely. Got to hold both of these open because the thing that on top would have to be, well, sorry, the bottom of these two bridges would have to be would have to have something solid in it, and therefore that would have to be on top of two other things, which is never going to be good. Okay, so I can't, okay, given that I can't hold that open, it's going to be solid. Therefore, I need to make it not solid to fall through it, and then make it solid again. How is that happening? There's some other way, some clever way with this red thing to make this like come off and back on without stacking two things here. Oh, wait, without stacking two things here. Well, if red could go away and come back, yeah, of course, if red could go away and come back. So red on here, red goes away, comes back, which I can easily do. Right, it's just this setup. Red goes away, comes back. However, needs to do it for longer. Or something needs to be embedded in here already. Like a grey. There's a grey I'm currently not using. So maybe. Okay, so get one of those greys away from this wall. Can I embed it in a nice way? I mean, I only need to drop one space, so why don't I just like put I need to have moved that red a little bit. Okay, I think I might be on the right lines. Move the red a little bit to the left, just one space. Just so I can put the grey over there and not have it against the red. Okay. You get there. Or maybe even move the red one more. But I don't want to do the trick yet. But I do want to do like this and catch you somehow. But I don't want to do the yellow grey trick yet. Because then I won't fall through. I need that grey block to be holding that open. But I can put you on that, I can put you there. Oh, this is easy then. I can do... Can I just jump? My jump is too slow. There we go. Now I just stand here. Perfect. There's a way of doing this. What is the way of doing this? The way of doing this is swap you for a... Don't want to do the trick yet. Oh wait, or can I do the trick now? No, if I do it now, we'll both just fall one space down. I won't even be in the bridges. You need to be embedded. How do I embed you? I just want you to go down one space. Please just go down one space. Do a little jump. Do a little jump. Just a tiny little jump. I mean, even if I did, I need the red to be back on it. Wait, but I can do this again. How, this will be more than one turn though, right? Yeah, it's close. It's almost one turn. It's two though, I think. Or like 1.5. Did this. And then there's nothing here. And if I jump up, it's gone. Okay. I mean, it's not good to just do this, right? I mean, I know this like gets the timing right. But then I can't release red. But I can do release yellow. But then red's not. There's gonna be nothing on it. This is just this issue again. Okay. Yeah. I mean, red's currently not doing anything at that point. Although I don't think I could separate it. Here. do I embed you? Is there a way? Using red. So red's currently solid because yellow's on top of it. On top of the button. Push this. No, something has to be on top of it. I want it to be there just for a moment. While I do this, I want it to go away, come back. But quickly. I mean, potentially I could stack 3 things and then get rid of 2 of them. I could even stack 4 things. What would that be? 4 things and then, yeah, it wouldn't help. Stack 3 things. Could be okay. Could be okay. Could it really be okay? Stack 3 things, so where I am, and then a red thing and a grey thing. Something holding this. 2 of the things below me would have to be removable. Or just 1 thing? Yeah, 2 of them, because I'd be 1 further up. So I need to drop 2 to get into that space. So there'd have to be a red and a yellow down here. And then grey. Red, yellow, grey. And I'd have to somehow be embedded in this top one. Which is happening how? Well, I mean, it could just be by it not being solid. It's like not a grey on top of the button at the top. I stand in this top space. And do what? Make the yellow disappear, make the red disappear. But I want something to end up on top of that button. That's not going to happen. Okay. This is like weirdly close to an answer. I can easily embed you, but then the grey is just on there forever. Now I cannot get rid of... I can't do the trick to make this disappear and come back again. I can make it disappear, but only by... oh well. Only by replacing it with a yellow. But then I'm just down here with nothing else. Holy moly. Holy moly. Yep, I can't drop that grey block on there. So why am I dropping that grey block on there? Because somebody's at my door. 1 second. Alrighty, I'm back. What were we doing? Being very confused, I think. I don't think there's any way to make this work right. Or is there? Is there, like... I mean, sure I can embed that, and that's kind of close to the setup I want, but it's not the setup I want. I don't want red to be back on there. Red's not going to be back on there. I can't. I mean, I can do. This also gets embedded, but I don't want to be on here. Alright, that doesn't go solid again because the grey isn't on top. But yeah, as we know, this only drops us 1 space, and then that's all. Can I do something with this? No, because once I'm down there, there won't be anything on the thing. Okay, so I need to drop, then there needs to be something solid once again on the grey button. For 2 turns, that's not going to happen for 2 turns. So if it's not happening for 2 turns, I need to embed something. And the only way I have of like releasing this bridge and then making it solid again is by having the red disappear and then reappear. Well, no, I don't. That's not the only way. Yes, it is, because I can't stack 2 things in that column. So it has to be the red that's disappearing, reappearing, and the way to disappear and reappear red is with this setup. However, it's exactly one turn, which isn't enough. So even if I'm where that grey block is, I don't fall far enough. How could I fall far enough? I can't delay, like you're gonna always be one above. I can't fall far enough, therefore I have to embed something. Was there another way of embedding? And it has to be yellow and red up here, so if anything's embedded, it's going to have to be a grey. How to do that? When did I push the grey down? Then. So if I could do something else that made this appear at the right moment. I mean, I could just push the red, but I think I tried that and the timing isn't good. Because there's a slow push. Yeah. It also just feels wrong, doesn't it? Anything special about things being like having something inside the red? Okay, let's get back to like this situation when you weren't there. I guess I can move red one further. And then it will hold that down and then get rid of it. So if you're on top of each other and I do something weird, what happens? Not a whole lot. Like you're currently not holding it down. Sorry, you are holding it down, but you're not solid. Now you're solid. What's that done? It's exactly the same situation. There has to be a red on here. It has to disappear, come back. But what? So grey block falls. Like I wanted to catch in there. Which I can't even do by running. I mean, I probably could have did this. Yep. Done. Now, it is interesting that I could... Okay, so I'm vaguely interested by the fact that I can push a block to the left-hand side of this. Well, after I've done... let's get rid of one of them over here first. Reset. Let's just bring you over. One grey. Take the other one back. Then, I don't know why I'm doing it, it's just an interesting setup. I can put that there. Now, that allows me to, like, shoot something and have it land on red while I'm over there. Is that useful? I can have red, like, temporarily gone. Or more permanently gone. I could do, like, this. It becomes solid. So that is quite a long distance, and then that becomes solid. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Wait, I could just... Wait, that is it. I just go down. Ooh. I mean... Yes? No! Because then that's gone. Okay. And if that's gone, then the red isn't solid and it isn't pressing the thing. Hold on. That means that grey would have to come with me. Okay. Not okay. I mean, but I can. No, I can't do this. Okay, where? I can put the grey on top of the... Wait, could I have done that to get the grey embedded? Yes. Maybe? No, because it's this situation, yeah. Same situation as before. Unless I can, like, push it with the right timing. That doesn't feel right, does it? Like, that's way too short of a timing. Doesn't feel right, but it's not going to stop me from trying a few times. No. No. Right. If you were going that way and you hit the grey block, you would fall and hit the red thing. The red would become solid while I was down there. But I can't do that. Well, I can like this, but then I can't use my yellow. And I can't have set up a grey block on top of the yellow because I just threw it there. Okie dokie, what next? Not sure which of these two paths to go down. Am I embedding this here, or am I mean, do I have two paths? This path is like, I throw a yellow, I drop as the yellow is flying, and I get through if I do the timing right. And then I can't use yellow. That's not really a path, is it? Unless I can somehow get red solid some other way. So currently it's not solid. It can be solid. I can go here, do something that releases these, which is that. It's solid. What? So red could have something on top of it, which it can't, but imagine it did. I could. That would release it. No, no, no. Yellow's gone. Grey could drop on top of red. It would make red solid. I'd then be able to shoot things to the left, which would be great, but I have to fall through two of these. Maybe that's the problem I need to deal with, is falling through two of these. So I do want... Oh gosh. I do want a grey on top of a red. That's what was... Sorry, on top of a yellow. Is that what we're saying? And then this, but better. This, but better. How? Unless the other thing I was thinking about is right. It's not though, is it? I mean, okay, how many things can I even push down there? Let's try that. I can push a red down there, sure. But I need the red and the yellow. The red and the yellow can't be down there. 1, 2. The red and the yellow can't be down there, and I somehow release both of them so that they're not solid anymore. I can release like one of them, maybe, the yellow. But how would the red even still be solid? I guess I'd have the grey on top of it, and I can't get rid of the grey. Oh, just hit my desk, whoops. Not out of rage, just out of clumsiness. If only I could embed one in there. Is that what I'm trying to do? It's weird having a situation where it feels like... I don't know. I've got a bunch of ideas, and I have a clear reason to believe that any of them are not possible or any of them are possible. I mean, I do have some clear reasons to think that certain things aren't possible. Like, for example, if I put a... Oh, hold on. No, it doesn't work. I was thinking, like, what if I have a... I can't stack things here. It's not going to happen. I was just thinking of more things that involve having things stacked here. Just isn't going to happen. How do they get a block on top of a block here? Well, it has to be on top of a block here, and there has to be a thing here, and I have to push to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and that's all I've got. And in order to actually have those blocks be solid, there has to be something here, and so that's not possible. So I'm not stacking things here. Somehow, whatever's on this is disappearing and then coming back. Is there something I could just do while I'm down here? Like, no time pressure at all. Down here, I do this, and suddenly, somehow, something presses that grey button. It's not a grey button, is it? Purple button? Whatever. The bridge button. Okay, spawn a yellow. So that removes a yellow from somewhere. And we go from a non-press state to a press state. No, that can't ever. If we're in an if we're in a non-solid state, then nothing is on top of the grey button, the purple button. Therefore, I guess it has to be but something's going to have to be there eventually. So it has to be like the red there, right? The red has to be there, but like not solid. So that red outline would be 2 to the left. I'd be down here, and I'd do something with yellow that would suddenly make that appear. It's not going to happen like while these are just like with no timing, right? Nothing I can do with yellow down here is suddenly going to make something drop onto that red button. Except if there were a grey above it, but then the yellow would be on top of the red button. And these wouldn't be hollow, they'd be solid. Therefore, they're going to be solid. I'm going to be down here, somehow getting down here while these are solid. But then while I'm down here, I don't actually care to do it again, right? If they're solid, they're solid. So that's great. If they're solid, so that's great. What does that mean? That means if I stack a grey on top of a yellow, and I can just get down there, then I'm done. So it's almost like I need to do that twice, but I can't do that twice. Can I? Again, if I could embed one, we'd be good. And why can't I embed one? Because you come over here. If I can embed a grey, I'd be good. Bring red over. How far? That far, I guess. Sure. Why am I doing half of this stuff? I don't really remember. If I can embed the grey, I'd be good. We can only embed the grey by releasing this red and putting it back on. Which I can do, but it's not for a brief enough amount of time. Sadly. Sadly. Except like that, but then I'm down here. Or except like this, but then the grey block's there, and I can't release it anymore. Except by releasing yellow, but I don't want to release yellow, I want to release red. I keep ending up back at this situation where I think I have to embed a thing in the top slots. Need to release this and then have it not be released again. Perfect. Now what? the grey block up here is necessary. This red block's never going onto the red switch. I don't think I'd ever want that anyway. But it'd have to lift up over this wall, which it can't. Oh dear. I just want to drop, and I want the thing to become solid again. But... not in a single turn. Any other way I could delay it? Any other way I could delay it? Like somehow something stops red from becoming solid again? No. It doesn't help for the grey to be down here. We both just drop one block. Going around in circles. At this point I can't release it while I'm here. I don't think I can embed the grey block at the top. It's just not a thing. Okay, so instead, what are my other options? My other options are nothing. It has to stay open until I'm down there, and then somehow I magically make this solid again. I mean, it's called Magicube, because I am doing magic. Somehow this becomes solid again. It can't. I can't do something down there that would do that. Sure, I can embed red and yellow. Is that something I want? Do I want to push something over? What am I doing? What am I doing? To embed red and yellow. Can I really? I mean, okay, let's push one of these down just as a backstop for like spawning yellow in a better position. Although I'd also then have to do this. Okay, let's make red solid. Let's move this over here. Let's spawn those inside each other for some reason. So red isn't currently solid, and it won't be solid even after this. Does this do something interesting? So I think for a moment it will release, right? No, there's not even a moment where that is released. Interesting. Okay, well that's good to know. This is an immediate toggle. So that does nothing interesting. And once again, it is not possible to push things over each other to stack them here. You just have to do like this, so then the red's not solid, it won't be solid. Oh dear. Once again, I don't want to push red down, right? I mean, I was pursuing that idea at the start where I push red into this and that's the thing that's embedded. But that isn't good, because that doesn't help me like release and then re-press this. I might have to stop this for now and then just come back to it. How much did I actually do today? Like 1? Oh no, I did 1, didn't I? Oh no. I think we're gonna have to leave it though, I'm stuck. We'll come back to this. That was level 33. That's the second one I've been properly stuck on. Wow, this red mechanic is tough. And we still have 4 to go even after 33. Alright, we'll probably do what we did last time and just like give that one another go. Maybe it'll come to me. Now that, you know, I mean, after a bit of time away from the game, we shall see. Alright, see you next time. Goodbye.